Hey everybody, we are back with Grim Dawn. And I'm sorry for the last part that the UI was so big, so basically what happened was I was playing on 4K before and I had to scale up the UI and I forgot to change it back when I started recording in 1080. So this is fixed now, we can finally look through everything. We should have a look at the notes. Francis' note. If you remember, that was where we found our gun. Vampiric Francis gun. So let's have a look. Holy shit. See, now it is a little too small for me. So maybe we could just make a tiny bit bigger. So, oh, nice. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm trapped here. I realize now I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so it may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. I'm sorry, but this is still a tiny little bit too small for me to read well. Don't forget I'm sitting on my couch. Alright. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know that I'm not angry with you. I've never regretted our life together, but now only regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when last we parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I am about to do. They are already in the house. I've barricaded myself in this room, but it is only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death, and I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those horrid things or eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis. Damn, so Francis didn't make it. But maybe we'll find Margaret later on. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Inquisitor Creed. Journal of Inquisitor Creed, first entry. I'm currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps of this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I've reluctantly taken up lodging at a small, squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. Perhaps I'm weary from my hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity to the air. It is almost akin to the still before a thunderous summer gale, but yet the sun shines and not a cloud is to be seen. Everything seems as it should. But in my gut, I feel that something terrible will soon come to pass. So I guess tavern was one of those houses that was run down by those zombies. And this is probably before everything happened. Inquisitor Creed. I wonder if this is like a Christian society and he's a Christian inquisitor, or is it some other religion? That would be kind of interesting to know. Probably find out later. Second entry. As I was packing to resume my journey to Burbwich, my assistance was urgently requested at a logging camp in the old grove west of Devil's Crossing, where strange animal attacks have left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. So, mentioning the devil probably implied that this is some sort of Christian religion here. Upon arriving, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, who informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animals. 2 grey foxes and a hound, suffering some sort of horrific mang, lay in a hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animals suddenly died when confronted by the workers, and a strange green vapor emanated from their remains. Shortly afterwards, the 3 lumbermen fell ill and their mental state rapidly deteriorated. It appears that my presence in this region is most warranted. So, they were using like bloated animals to spread the plague, maybe? They were sick, so it's like a disease spread by animals. Okay, the Harbor Master's log. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year, but traffic remains unusually high. There is a steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmouth and other townships to the northeast. That's a weird way of saying northeast. Some of these boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every procession. These travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them strange tales of wars and the unnatural. Sometimes it's kind of interesting because like these people have different styles of writing, and sometimes I have problems with interpreting their styles. So this one here especially. So it should be these travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them strange tales of wars and the unnatural. Bunch of hogwash riling up the soft townsfolk. Okay. Oh, a bunch of, see, this is weird. A bunch of hogwash, so like a bunch of hogwash riling up the soft townsfolk. Can't complain though, keeps the dock busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. The lads at the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about setting out west themselves, but I've assured them this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. I really like these texts because they show that how the plague was coming and where it came from. And this must have spread from somewhere else, so maybe we'll find out later. Okay, do we have any inventory we want to get rid of? We still don't know what this is for. It's a partial component. Interesting. Let's have a look at the question marks. I hear you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin of my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me, Harmond? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Ferris, Julius and Negan, for instance. Used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire. Now nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swamplands of Whitmire. Slaughter them. Alright, Harmond. We will. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash. Alright, Harmond, we'll do so. We'll revenge those men. Or not revenge, but put them to rest. Rook, and the captain said you're good to go, and don't start any trouble. Alright, but we haven't finished checking this out yet, because there's like a star here. Kasparov. How the fuck do you get inside? Okay, there we go.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you are absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
I like how the monster started coming when the voice started and nobody could understand anything. So it's a workshop, so I guess maybe you can craft stuff here?
Rift gates, yes. The Ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There's something about you that is attuned to the Rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
So we also initially came through a rift gate because we were an ethereal, or we were possessed by an ethereal. All right.
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs, probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner. as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
Okay. So we still have some of that stuff inside of us. And he's trying to reactivate them? Reactivate it? I don't know. It was kind of weird because the text didn't go any further and he started, but he was speaking. He was going along. Yeah, we've got some ether crystals like these.
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into the device here and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Very good. I'm sure a little more aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments.
Okay, I think we're done here.
We've been so preoccupied with this Ridgegate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Darlet. I sent her out to the Burwitch Estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
You lost your
I have
apprentice.
to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she is my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
Of course I will.
Have you happened to find my apprentice?
No, we haven't. Alright, okay, so we can't do anything here except talk to him about his apprentice. So let's pick up that loot, why not?
I'm still waiting for one of my...
Oops.
I'm still...
No, fuck you. Okay. Let's go into the town and see what's up here. Quartermaster. I would say this is probably our box. Or maybe not. We just sold it, I guess. We can sell our stuff. Or let's have let's wait a little bit. Maybe we can salvage it. Nothing. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, Sybil Dart or Hart. Sybil Hart. I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Whitmer, could you keep an eye out for my brother? Who's he? His name is Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwitch, he volunteered to cover our escape. He always had a penchant for heroics, but it has been weeks and we have not heard from him. I dread to think that he may have become one of the dead. He always wore an amulet. I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it may be preserving him in death. I wish nothing but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? Yes. We last saw each other at the Sodden Hollow in Whitmire, so I'm afraid he's still out there. Man, all these people are mourning lost ones, but they're not really lost. They just probably turned undead, and now they're seeking, not revenge, but peace for their relatives. Edwin, you must be the Taken. The rumor's been spreading about. Now I ain't gonna judge, as I heard you've done right by us with that undead mess up in Lower Crossing. The name's Edwin, and I do the cooking around here. Pleased to meet you. I ain't gonna pretend for what I make is good or even edible, but it fills up the gut and keeps us going. Can't do much without some proper equipment and supplies. If you ever want a bowl of the Edwin special, you just let me know. Sounds kind of not very inviting. So what else do we have? Let's look up here. There's somebody standing there. It's just a watchman. Okay, there are a lot of people in there. Alex. Mr. Constance says I'm not supposed to talk to you. Why is that, Alex? Because you have evil in your tummy. Oh. Constance. You're that one that was possessed. You stay away from me and the children or I'll scream and Captain John will come and deal with you as he should have done from the start. Calm down, lady. I don't mean you any harm. I just wanted to talk. Please just leave me alone and stay away from my children. You look mean. I'm the meanest. What? But why? To keep you safe from the monsters. Oh, okay then. I don't like the monsters. Me neither. Okay. Did you know Mrs. Constance? Did you know Mrs. Constance? She's not my real mom. She says we're family now, but I miss my real family. I think she's weird. Do you know where my mom and papa are? No, I'm sorry, I don't. Where did you last see them? At our house where we live. It's in Burwich Village, which is a lot nicer than this place. The last time I saw my papa, he had to leave late at night to go be a soldier. Then Mama, she locked us in our room and said we had to keep quiet. There were scary noises outside and yelling. We heard Mama scream and then it got really quiet, and we were scared. I fell asleep though, and then in the morning the door was still locked and I couldn't hear nothing outside. But then Mr. Bourbon came and he kicked the door open. I thought he was a robber at first, but he turned out to be nice. He made us cover our eyes and said we were going on a trip to a special place. This place doesn't seem very special though. We've been here forever now and I want to go home. I want to see Mama and Papa again. If you see them, can you tell them to come get us? I'll keep an eye out for your parents. I don't think they're probably not alive anymore, but you know, you never know. Sedina.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Oh, it's her. It's the woman. Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Why haven't you dealt with the reanimator then?
I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us, just as you have.
Okay. You mentioned spiritual guidance?
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
He's like a Scientology person. Okay, we got all this. The spirit guide, we talked to her, alright. What does she offer? What does she offer? Can you... I don't know what you can do. Oh, we can buy skill points maybe? Cannot reclaim points from the mastery. Oh yeah, we can reclaim points. Okay, so we can get points back for money. That is interesting. That is nice. Okay, who are you? Oh, this is our item stash. Place items in the transfer area to have the smuggler make them available. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let's... Did I just throw it away? I did. My guess would be that these go into right-click to combine. Oh, okay. This is interesting. So we can put this on our weapons. What do we have? Cold damage. And this is for armor and some are for weapons. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I won't use any of them now, or should I just use this? Okay, it doesn't work. Weird. Let's put this crap in there. I don't think we need this now, so... What the fuck? I still don't know what this is for. I'm just gonna put it back and just gonna put it in the stash. Chilled steel is... Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe there needs to be sockets or something. I'm not sure. Combine the two? Okay, they just stack. I get it. Okay, that was nice. That was cool. So I guess we The people of Doubt's Crossing didn't just trust you with their innermost needs. Okay, so we can't use the bounty table yet because they don't trust us enough. Interesting that they have a reputation system in place. Let's talk to the salvage dealer and see what we can do here. Let's sell our stuff. We've got 1,000. Let's see, maybe we can buy a cool rifle or something. That would be awesome. We can't. We can't. Maybe some cool armor. No, we don't really. I don't want to buy anything. We will find stuff anyway. So, what does Spirit actually do? Spirit's your burden of using. Okay. Magnifies magical attacks. What about ranged attack? Increases your chance of landing melee and ranged attacks. Okay, that's critical strike. Avoid being critically hit and health. Do we need that? I like how they kept it simple and only have 3 here. I kind of like that. Let's just put Summon Spirit again. Why not? And let's see if we can use some more skills. Here, we have 7 points available. Damn. Let's go for... yeah, that's okay. That's an AoE. That is nice. The mystical eye bursts on impact, showering nearby enemies with vitriolic gore. What does that say? Okay, it's a 1.5 meter radius, 8 acid damage, and 33 poison over 3 seconds. And that's kind of cool. We can skill this too. Solael's Witchfire. Harness the eldritch power of Solael, burning your enemies with entropic energy with every weapon attack. Okay, so this is a weapon buff, I guess. What is this? Bloody Pox. Shunned even by many occultists for the prolonged suffering it inflicts, this abhorrent curse calls down a virulent plague to spread amongst foes, inexorably sapping their life force and causing them to bleed from every orifice. 3-second skill recharge. Okay, it has a cooldown. Last 5 seconds. It reduces enemy health by 3 to 5% and does 4 bleeding for a second. I want to play a dot character. That was my my intent. So I'm going to skill it a little bit. Yeah, put some points in there and maybe use these as my 2 main attacks. That's my plan. At least at the moment. Bloody Pox. Alright, so where do we go now? Let's look at the map. Okay, let's look at the big map. The Witch... Whitemire. There was something there. Lower Crossing. And Shrine. Where is the Witch... the Witch Place? Witch Burrow? It's probably... no, I don't know where it is. Could it be here? No, I don't see it on the map. This is a pretty big place. Look at that. Oh, there's Burridge Village. So I guess we have to go in that direction. So let's check it out. Let's use some of our new skills and see if they're any good. So mobs respawn. That is interesting. Okay, that was our dot. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. I like this one. Probably take care of like a mass, like a lot of monsters at the same time. What kind of music is this? That's pretty cool. I like it. I'm just gonna head in northish. Okay, let's... oh my god, let's pull him. Okay, I'm gonna take care of the eyes. But I want to pull the others together. And then use my little curse. Oh, those are a lot. Okay. I still want to do it. Love the music. The music's cool. Okay, there we go. Okay, that didn't... Oh, it spreads. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, yeah. This is the kind of class I wanted to play. Like a poison dot throwing mean son of a bitch. I like it. It's probably not very strong against bosses, but I think it's going to be pretty cool for everything else. Those guys are still pretty fast. Nice. Like, even now, in the beginning, being level 6, I already have the feeling that the skills have more depth than in Diablo. And the music is better too. But that could also be just because I've played Diablo so much. I don't really... There's not really anything new that I could that could have a positive impact on what I think about the game. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, we're at the dump. It does look like a dump. It's like an old day trash yard, whatever you call it. Oh wow. Holy shit, what the hell? Still don't know what we need the scrap for, if there's like some crafting going on. Okay. This is, oh, we are at Whitemire. There were some quests here, I remember. I think. It's spreading my plague. What the hell is that? It's a Deepmire warrior, okay. It's like a Naga from World of Warcraft. That plague I got is like really powerful. I love it. Oh, there are gonna be so many here.
I can't do that.
Look how fast it is spreading. That is so cool. I love this already. Oh my god, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's spread the word, the plague. I love the combination of slow and then cursing them. And they just die very quickly. And this is on veteran, so it's not like the lowest difficulty or anything. Oops. Oh, I hit that one perfectly. Yeah, suffer and die. Awesome. Okay. These areas are huge, by the way. Okay. I kind of hit the wrong guy there. But still, even if you hit like an outside mob with the curse, the disease like spreads really fast, so that is kind of cool. Let's look at the map. Holy shit. And it does have a huge range as well. This is really fun. This is really fun, I have to say. Is there a button that shows us all loot or something like that? I'll have to try it out the next time something drops. Like Alt or something. That will highlight everything on the floor. would really like to go for a rifle, but I don't know if the rifle is the weapon of choice. Because, you know, maybe you need it. What is that? Cracked lodestone. Sparks of energy jump across the surface. Oh, it's a lightning damage gem. Patchwork jackets. Okay, I guess we don't need anything of that. I mean, we're doing just fine, so... Holy shit, where are these guys coming from? I also wonder if it's more, or if it's better to focus on 2 skills and make them as powerful as possible and neglect the rest a little bit. I'm not sure about that though. I do have some frame drops still. I might take care of that for the next episode. Don't know why though. That is really weird. It doesn't look like a game that should take so much performance. Maybe it's just one setting that's like badly optimized. That could be like shadows or something. Hey guys. Oh, look, the disease has already spread even though I hit like one of the casters. That is so cool. Oh, Mystic Musty Tome of Blood, whatever that is. Die, Shaman. I like how you can actually hit the projectiles of the enemies with your own projectiles. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's an offhand, okay. We have plus 20 vitality damage. Everything damage. Okay, 5% spirit. I don't know what's better. Let's try it. Why not? It does have additional bleeding damage, which is pretty cool. Does that skill do bleeding? Yeah, it does bleeding damage. Okay, that's cool. So it buffs my new favorite skill. It's definitely worth it. Let's have a look. Look at those numbers popping up. Awesome. So we're already in half an hour in. I might end the part here. And continue in the next part so the parts don't get too long. What the hell? Oh, I thought that was like lightning underwater. It's just the reflection. Oh, it's a cave. Oh, it's a cave. So I'm going to stop here and we'll check out the cave in the next part. So see you guys in the next part. Goodbye.